Let's practice things we can find or hear in the pharmacy. This is the pharmacy. This is where we buy our medicine, both prescription medicine we need to get from the doctor, and over-the-counter medicine we can buy ourselves. First, let's start with some vocabulary. Thermometer. Thermometer. Bandage. Bandage. Dropper. Dropper. We use a dropper when we need ear drops or eye drops. Hot water bottle. Hot water bottle. Medication. There are many different kinds of medication. Pills, drops, inhalers, and syrups are just some options. Inhaler. Inhaler. We may need an inhaler if we have problems breathing or with our lungs. Tablet. Tablet. Capsule. Capsule. Caplet. Caplet. A caplet is made like most tablets, but in the same shape as a capsule. Cough syrup. Cough syrup. This is medicine we need to drink, so we need either a teaspoon, 5 milliliters, or a tablespoon, 15 milliliters. Now, let's look at dosage. Dosage is how to take medicine as prescribed or written on the label. Let's look at the first one. Take 2 tablets every 4 hours. What does this mean? First, 2 tablets. Not capsules. Not caplets. So if you take the first 2 tablets at 1 o'clock, you would take the next 2 tablets at 5 o'clock. Next, we have take 1 teaspoon every 6 to 8 hours. What does this mean? First, 1 teaspoon, which is 5 milliliters, is how much medicine to take? Now, if you take the first teaspoon at 3 o'clock, when can you take the next dose? At 7 o'clock? At 8 o'clock? Or at 10 o'clock? Your next dose can be at 10 o'clock because it's 7 hours after the first dose, which follows the dosage directions. Lastly, we have inhale 2 puffs 4 times a day as needed. First, let's start with 4 times a day. This means 4 times when you are awake. For most people, that could be 7 a.m., 12 p.m., 5 p.m., and 10 p.m. Now, as needed means you take the medicine if you need to. That is, if you feel bad, take the medicine. If you feel good, you don't need to take the medicine. For example, if you take 2 puffs at 7 a.m. and feel good at 12 p.m., you don't need to take the medicine. If you feel bad later, you can take 2 puffs at 5 p.m. But if you take 2 puffs at 7 a.m. and feel bad at 12 p.m., you can take 2 more puffs. Finally, let's look at some warnings. Warnings are things to be careful about when you take medicine. Keep out of reach of children. Keep out of reach of children. We need to keep medicine in a safe place. It can be someplace high, or locked away so they can't get in. Take with plenty of water. First, let's look at plenty. What does plenty mean? Is it glass A or glass B? Since plenty means lots of water, the answer is glass A. So if we need to drink plenty of water, it should look like glass A, not glass B. May cause dizziness. May cause dizziness. This can happen after you take the medicine. Maybe you will feel dizzy. Maybe you won't. Every person is different. May cause drowsiness. May cause drowsiness. First, let's look at drowsiness. What does drowsiness mean? Look at the picture. Is she awake or tired? Drowsiness means sleepy or tired, just like the girl in the picture. So after you take the medicine, some people may feel tired, while other people may not. Do not drive or operate heavy machinery. Do not drive or operate heavy machinery. You shouldn't try to drive or operate heavy machinery because the medicine can make you drowsy. So driving is not a good idea. Also, using big or heavy machines, like construction machines, is a bad idea. Take with food. Take with food. You need food or a meal with the medicine. If you have no food, then you can feel sick taking it. Take on an empty stomach. Take on an empty stomach. You need to take it with no food or drinks. The only thing you can have is a full glass of water. If you have something to eat or drink, then the medicine will not work very well or at all. You should avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight when taking this medication. You should avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight when taking this medication. This means you should not stay in the sun when taking it. If you do, you can get a rash or even feel sick. If you are in the sun a little, may be okay for you. But if you are in the sun a lot, not okay. This is bad when taking the medicine.